How good was Vince Carter's rookie season in the NBA? Well, he was Air Canada. Man, he could fly. Now, let's get down. Let's check out what Vince Carter did extremely well to get to that rim so that you can do that as well. Let's get down. Let's check out Vince Carter in his rookie season. Really quickly, if you want to be able to jump higher like Vince Carter, make sure to go check out my vertical jump training book down in the description below. Okay, so really quickly, what does he do right here? Well, he uses his off arm. He didn't hit anything with his off arm, but if there was arms in the way, he would have been able to swipe through with that off arm. That is number one. Number two is, look at his shoulders. They are lower than his defender's shoulders, and his defender is on his heels. So, of course, the defender is making a massive mistake right here, but just by simply getting your shoulders lower into an attack stance, you're going to have leverage. If this defender was playing you tight, Vince Carter would have had the leverage to get up underneath that player and get past him. Something else that we're looking at as well is his leg right here. Watch. This is why you need to have flexible ankles. Getting down into a position like this is not easy if you are not flexible. If you do not do ankle flexibility exercises, you are not going to be able to drive to the rim like Vince Carter. Also, something else, the penultimate step, that last step before he goes up into his jump. That is extremely important. Also, his ability, 1 dribble, 2 dribbles to attack the rim. Then that penultimate step, when he goes down on this foot, it's off scene or off screen right here, but he's on his toes there. And then he's able to get up, but also he's got the ball at his waist. This is going to give him the momentum to get up into his jump. And that is why he's able to finish as he did there. And when you do that penultimate step, that last step as we see right here, watch. Vince Carter is not on his heels. He's on his toes. That engages the Achilles so that he can get up into the air much faster. As we can see here, that off arm is very important to be able to clear out space. And of course, he's able to posterize another player. Now on this spin move jump shot, what do we see right here? This is a very, very important thing to do when you're doing a spin move when there's a player literally right on top of you. When you're doing this spin move and you're going up for your shot, he clears out the defender's arms. The defender's arms are right here. He clears them out with that elbow first. That way he can try and get that foul call, but that was hitting that player with his off arm, which protects the shooting arm so that he can still finish the shot when he's able to get potentially that and one. Now watch this fake spin move right here. Look at the space that he covers. A lot of players try and do this quick spin and they only take a small step. Well, if you take a small step, you're not going to have the explosiveness to push yourself back. That's number one. Number two is you're not going to have the balance to be able to do it. And number three, you're not going to fake out your defender as badly as he faked out his defender here. However, the second part of this move, when he turns back around, look, his hips are facing the baseline. He didn't turn all the way back around so that his shoulders and feet and everything are square towards the basket. They're actually square towards the baseline. However, watch what he's able to do. He kicks that right leg out so that he can get his right side in line to the basket. We can see that right here. At this point, he's got his body squared up towards the basket, which I know players don't get squared up to the basket. That's why you kick that leg out, because now you can be tilted away from the basket and you've got your shoulder and elbow in line with the rim, and he's created the shooting triangle between the ball being super high, shoulder, elbow, and shoulder. This allows for a straight shot, and then as long as he releases nice and straight, he's going to have a chance of making that shot. See, what made Vince Carter so deadly was the fact that he was able to do the inverse of what so many other players do when it comes to their footwork when they're attacking the basket. So many players will try to time it so that they go left-right off of 2 feet. And while that is useful, you have to be able to go right-left as well. And that is what made Vince Carter so deadly. His ability to go off of either foot as the lead with the penultimate step so that he can finish at the rim. He was very good at his footwork, which means that he practiced dunking a lot. Now watch the spin move and the footwork that he uses here and the off arm work. This is a fantastic special move that he was able to pull off. When he does this spin, he takes that dribble and he is not wrapping his foot around the defender. He's spinning with his foot way out here, which will give him the momentum to push through this side of the player. And what's he doing here? He is able to lock that defender out by using his elbow so that now that defender is locked behind him. One more dribble, one big penultimate step, and he was able to finish at the rim. You don't have to have your foot lock out this player. You can do a quick spin and have this foot, your right foot in this case, as your negative step to push your way through and past that defender. Fantastic move by Vince Carter. And of course, this quick jab, and then he was able to attack the rim. Now watch how many dribbles he takes when he's attacking the rim. He only takes one dribble, two big steps, and then he's able to go for the slam. Now he brings that ball down. If I was the defender, I would also be swiping away at it as we see here, but he was able to lift it out of his pocket fast enough so that he was not going to get stripped. I hope that this video has helped you become a better player and able to attack the rim at a higher percentage of at least a chance of scoring. Anyways, I hope that these moves help you. I hope that this footwork helps you as well, potentially to dunk, and I'll see you guys again in my next video. Make sure to go check out my vertical jump training book down in the description below.